So Mthunzi went to meet some guys wanting to get a gun. And he owes the guys money. Now they beat him up. So this guy was not planning to pay Zero. He was actually trying to get a gun so he can go shoot Zero. But these guys beat him up to a pulp. Now Zero thought Mthunzi did not want to pay him and decided to go to Madlomo's house to use her as leverage. And then Mafika lapha, where's your boyfriend? I was supposed to meet with him. And then he forces his way inside the house, telling Madlomo to phone Mthunzi. Kanti Mthunzi has been beaten to a pulp layer corner. Then Zero points a gun to Madlomo. And now Mthunzi goes to the place where he was supposed to meet Zero, finds that Zero is no longer there, and limped all the way to Madlomo's house because he thought that if he does not get the money, Zero is probably going to go to Madlomo's house. When he gets to Madlomo's house, indeed, Zero is there, pointing a gun at Madlomo and saying that if you play me, this was going to happen. Mthunzi lies, saying that he got mugged, he got beaten up, they took the money, they took the gun, and then they took the money and his phone. But Zero was like, no, there's no way, you're lying to me. I knew you fooling me. There's no way that is giving his fun now got mugged. And now he's pointing a gun at Madlomo. Mthunzi is begging him to let Madlomo go because she's not involved in this whole thing. Umadlomo akazi lutho. And on top of that, she's pregnant. Atu Zero, as in, I warned you, because if you turn against me, I'm gonna hurt your family. And if Umadlomo are pregnant, then congratulations, because now it means 2 lives will be on your hands. Mthunzi is worried, and you can just see that he's still weak because he got beaten up. And then at Zero, you must just blame this whole thing onto yourself because this is all your fault. And Mthunzi is begging him, please let her go. She's pregnant and she gets dizzy. Umadlomo then uses that and sort of like hit Zero with an elbow, I think on the stomach or ribs or whatever. And then Zero got distracted. Now they started holding the gun together. Mthunzi, they're wrestling with the gun. Umadlomo is now scared because now they're wrestling with the gun. What is going to happen? Now I'm scared because they're going to shoot each other or shoot Umadlomo. The next thing, a gun goes off. And Mthunzi got shot. He got shot, I think, somewhere on the next to the shoulder, but he's still alive. And then Madlomo seeing Mthunzi on the floor and Zero pointing a gun on Mthunzi, wanting to finish him off. Madlomo took a gas cylinder, the blue one that's always in their kitchen, and hit Zero on the head with that gas cylinder. Zero fell on the floor, and now Zero is lying there in a pool of blood next to Mthunzi, because Mthunzi is also on the floor. Madlomo is now scared. Is he dead? Right? What's going on? Because now, did Madlomo just kill a man for Mthunzi? What did she get herself into? Because this will haunt her entire life. I mean, as wesonto ohamba isonto umuntu okholayo kanje, now she got involved noMthunzi. Now she's got a man ambuleleyo, like this is just too much for her, and she's pregnant and she's sick. Oh my gosh, she's just gonna go through a lot. And then Utsidi finds out that Ukidiboni is the one. Ukidiboni cancelled her booking at that venue that she wanted, the Feliz, and tells the vet that she does not know what she's getting herself into. Let the games begin. And then she tells Utsidi, I know it was you that cancelled my booking. Ukidiboni is like, yeah, because now you've been doing all these things, doing all this dodgy business, I knew Gusi that place was not fully booked. So they continue with their mind games. Utsidi then gets the invitation done, but the font of him and Divet is much bigger than the one Ukidiboni and Ephraim. Even Uped is pointing it out, so it looks like that the backup singers, or like that it's giving like you guys are the main character stuff. I wish they could just let go of this thing because it's so annoying. It's boring, to be honest, now, because why are they doing this if they're not agreeing on doing things the proper way? And then Talita calls Victor to come and blackmails him, telling him because he's the one that killed his wife. He was the one that was driving, but lied to the police, saying that he was not driving. But to Talita has evidence, and now he's forcing Victor to steal money from Betchafela and put it in his account. Bridget can see that something is off with Victor, but Victor is not coming clean with what's going on. Madlomo is panicking that she killed Zero, and now she's worried with what are they going to do. Mthunzi decides that he's going to clean up the place and get rid of the body. But uMadloma was like, nope, we're calling the police. I don't want you doing anything illegal. Umthunzi worried that if the police come, they're going to arrest them and they're going to blame it on him. But uMadloma was like, nope, I'm not going to let them do that. I'm going to tell them it was me. Umthunzi did not want her to do that at first because he's worried about Buhilisi going to jail. But uMadloma was like, nope, I won't be able to live with myself if I don't tell the truth. The police came and then they started explaining. Well, Madloma told them what happened, but Mthunzi changed the script saying that the man was there trying to rob them. Instead of giving them the story that the man was blackmailing him and wanting his money, they acted as if they didn't know the guy. The guy was just there to rob them. And then so it happened, you could see he wanted to kill Mthunzi. Madlomo hit him with a cylinder to defend Mthunzi because she was worried that he was going to kill Mthunzi. Now the detective is like, are you sure you're the one who killed the Madlomo Vumeke? And then the kids come. Madlomo blames Mthunzi for lying to the police, but Mthunzi is like, as long as you and the baby are fine, I don't want you stressing yourself, and you know the police never really take the truth well. Now Lihle is suspecting this robbery thing has to be connected with that guy who came. We're wondering because this is zero written on all over it, but Untuthu was like, can you please keep our thoughts to ourselves? Lihle then decides to go tell his dad about this what happened at the house. Ubaba went running. Ehamba ke udinje has shocked ukuthi how uyahamba watsamaya. Uhloso went running to the hospital to see uMadlomo. Ulihle was apologizing, I'm sorry ma, I didn't know who to talk to, so I went to ngoyikhuluma nobaba. Uhloso is acting all concerned, saying I'm glad you're okay. But manje kwenzakaleni ke Madlomo stick to the story ukuthi there was a thug trying to rob them at the house. But Uhloso is like, so what was Mthunzi doing there? And then the doctor disturbs them, saying that, and then Umhloso is going on about, hey, I came to check on my wife. Udokotela wavela wakhipha indaba ukuthi, hey, you'll be happy to know that your wife and the baby are both okay. Umhloso is like, what? The baby? So Madlomo is pregnant. Yo, uzogowisha for Unhloso because what? Udinte does not want to have another baby. Now Madlomo is pregnant with another man's child. It's going to be worse when he finds out ukuthi umntwana lowo kwamthunzi. And then Talita continues to blackmail Victor, wanting him to send 200,000 rands to her account. Victor almost did it, but got disturbed with taps, wanting him to come and attend to something. So he stopped doing it, and Talita keeps on calling, saying, when are you sending the money? Victor decided to go, and Talita, leave me alone. I'm going to do it. Tapedo distracted me. And then Vuvu got to meet Mwana Victor. And they seemed to get along. It was cute to see because it's like she's like a teenage girl. And then Kiriboni no Tidi, they busy fighting over this wedding plans thingy. They're all just becoming vindictive until Umatubero was like, you know what, now I'm so tired of this. This is enough. You guys are friends. You're not supposed to be eating like enemies. And then Kiriboni goes complaining Ukasa, do you know what Teddy did? She did 1, 2, 3. Ukasa was like, hey, I'm not even going to feel sorry for you. I told you this was not going to work, but you did not listen to me. So I told you to drop Teddy, but you didn't. Oh, Kiriboni was shocked with, hey, I'm about to get married and you're talking to me like this. And then Teddy also goes to Divet to vent. Divet is like, why are you being so vindictive? Like, I don't know you like this. And then Teddy was like, maybe you don't know me at all. Now Divet is saying, yeah, maybe I don't. Yo, Mudim. Teddy realized this is not what I meant, Divet. Unhloso could not believe ukuthi Madlomo is pregnant, going on about why didn't you tell me you're pregnant? Who's the father? Ingane kabani? Madlomo was like, I did not know that I needed to tell you. And ungena phena cause ingane akusiyona yakho, yeyami lengane. Yo, Unhloso akasago uyafokofa ukuthi uMadlomo is dating, uMadlomo is seeing someone. uMadlomo athi yazini, I don't even know ukuthi ufunani lathi bengizokuchecka kathi ungicheckile ngibonile ngiright, leave now. Unhloso goes outside to question Lihle. Asking Lihle ukuthi umthunzi benzani endlini, what was he doing there? And did you know that your mother was pregnant? And who's the father? Do you know who the father of the baby is? Do you know if who was your mother seeing? Your mother was seeing someone. Lihle was like, you know what, Baba, the questions that you're asking me, I don't think I'm the right person that you should be answering these questions. And then yo, ma, Ubaba knows about the pregnancy and he's been asking me about the father of the baby, but I did not say anything. And then abonge go Madlomo ukuthi ngiyabonga sis. And then Ulihle is concerned with Mago writing, and then she starts asking about the the story they were giving ukuthi that guy was the housebreaker. Is the story even true? Please tell me the truth. I think uMadlomo told Ulihle the truth again. And then Hloso could not rest. He went to the house. Figo told him Tutu is busy cleaning the house, saying, I want you guys to come and live with me because I don't want you to sit here alone when your mother is not here. No, fine, we can take care of ourselves. And then he starts asking, I went to see your mother. I was shocked to hear she's pregnant. Untutu was just standing there. Untutu was not even shocked because Untutu knows she's pregnant. And then he says, Ulihle did not want to tell me who the father of the baby is. Now I'm mazi in Wabengani. Untutu did not waste time. Mina ngiyamazi Wabengani. Umthunzi. Yo. The look on Hloso's face when Untutu said Umthunzi. But then he just thought that Untutu was just pulling my leg. There's no way Umthunzi can be the father of Madlomo's baby. And then he's like, oh, were you just trying to make me upset by saying that? How you asked me a question, pendula nje. There's no way Madlomo would never be with a man like Umthunzi, you know the kind of man that he is. He's just taking advantage of her. Hey, mana kancane, Madlomo no man no Umthunzi bayathandana. They love each other. Yo, ubuso bukaNhloso, he was shocked ukuthi uma wakho othandana nomthunzi. Athi yes bathandana kabi anyway, you have no right to come and meddle relationshipini yabo. Athi so uvumelana nalento. Athi ngiyavumelana nayo. I could just see the satisfaction in Tutu's eyes. Ukuthi finally told Nhloso Kama. And then abuze so what are you going to do? Are you going to go and beat up Umthunzi because ukhulelisa uma? Yo, wacika kuNhloso and left. And then Ulihle comes in, Tutu tells him tells her I told ubaba ukuthi Umthunzi ubabengana. Ulihle was like, why did you tell him? It was not your place that you are the one who decided to involve him. And says Uma is worried because she killed someone. She's the one that killed the intruder. Untutu is now shocked to Uma. Now Untutu is worried about his mother because you know how overprotective Untutu is over his mother. And Umthunzi get God-willed in a wheelchair to come and see uMadlomo. Ubhizi nemabogaboga with bruises and a handguard means bamlimaza isandla because I think they shot imlimaza isandla. And uMadlomo is now saying ukuthi Hloso knows about the baby. Don't worry, he does not know you are the father. Umthunzi will be fine because we've gotten through U0, we'll be fine. But uMadlomo can't get past the issue, the thing ukuthi ubulala umuntu. How am I going to go on with my life knowing that I killed someone? Will God even forgive me? Like uMadlomo is really stressed about this whole thing. Hey, I wonder if she'll be able to move forward. Ngapha she's pregnant, she can't be stressed. Ngapha ilupus. Yo. Kuningi nje Madlomo needed her happily ever after, hey. And then Bridget met ingane ka Victor uKhalalelo, and she liked her, and surprisingly Khalalelo also liked Bridget and can see that her dad really likes her and she's really happy for her. It's refreshing to see a teenage girl that's so receptive of her father's relationship. Also Victor was like, if you're not happy about it, I can just end it or I can just pause it. So that was sweet of him to give her that platform to say, I want to know how you feel about it. Mathubela's tired of Kiriboni and Matsiriso and decided you guys are going to sit down and talk and apologize because you think that you're ruining your friendship. The husbands are also tired. They decide to not divide. They decide they need to take control and lead because abafaz babo nje they're not working. Kasa decided that she's not going to be paying for anything until they sort out their issues. Kiriboni is like, no, we sorted things out, we're fine, and I need to see that you're serious first. So Umthunzi tried to comfort Madlomo about this whole thing. Madlomo was feeling bad. She's feeling guilty for killing someone. Athi Umthunzi uNkulunkulu uzokuxolela unomusa. But Madlomo was like, yes, mina ngifani now ukuthi you can just kill someone and move on with your life. That was a bit harsh, but Umthunzi understood because he's just stressed, saying, as I'm stressed, I don't even know how to stop it because I don't want it to stress the baby. Umthunzi then tried praying for her, but what, yo man, I'm not ready to face God now. And then he just comforted her. Umathubela then finds out from Potsotso that weqekeziwe kaGasa and uMadlomo is in hospital. Apparently, Umthunzi was shot and the man was hit with a cylinder and umuntu akhona ubodied. Yo, Umathubela is like, mimana wabathu hle. Kiriboni is like, muyimana. Philisiwe is pregnant. Who is the father? Madlomo ari, yey. Nadi taba tsa batho, akibelele taba tsa batho, akibelele taba tsa Philisiwe. Let me go check. she goes there to the hospital, get to check on her. How Sam, why didn't you tell me, Hori, everything that happened? Madlam was like, yo, it happened so fast. And Umatubela wants to know, but who killed the robber? Madlomo starts crying, saying, I thought he was going to kill Mtunzi. I didn't mean to kill him. And Umatubela like, it's okay, dear. God knows why you killed him. Don't hurt yourself, stressing yourself about this thing. You need to forgive yourself. He's going through a lot. He's going through the most. He can't fathom ukuthi Mthunzi is the father of Madlomo's baby. So Mthunzi has been sleeping with his wife, well, ex-wife, but then he's still regarding her as his wife. What didn't can even see was this man is distracted, saying, what's going on? Are you worried about Madlomo? He lies saying he's worried about Tututuko Notembelihle, and he's lying. It's the whole pregnancy thing. And then Dintle is like, no, it's fine. Lynn, I'd be worried if it was my kids. But I didn't like the way you just ran off to go tend to your ex-wife. Instead of just telling me what was going on, you just left. Like, it's fine, you didn't deserve it, but I have to go. Hloso is distracted, really distracted. And Umadloma comes home and the kids welcome her. She feels nice to be home, but then still a bit shaken. But then Untutuko wants to know what happened. Was this guy really a robber? Umadloma was honest to his kids, to her kids, this guy was not a robber, it's just a guy from Mthunzi's past who wanted to kill Mthunzi, so I did it to protect Mthunzi. So athi hawu manje uqambela amaphoyisa amanga to protect Mthunzi. Athi yeah, I did. Ulihle that short ukuthi so ma awukhulumanga iqiniso, because she's always preaching tell the truth, be honest and what. So she tells them because she's the one who killed him, because she wanted to protect Mthunzi. She was scared ukuthi uzobulala Mthunzi. I'm so sorry ma, you went through all this. Ulihle is defeated ukuthi yay uma the things she's doing for love or for Mthunzi. And then Untutuko confesses ukuthi I told ubaba ukuthi Mthunzi is the father of the baby. Umama is frustrated ukuthi awumtelelani ubabakho, now I have to deal with the anger yobabakho. Athi I did it just because I wanted to see how he's going to react when he finds out. I wanted to see Utuzobanjani when he finds out. Untutuko did this for his satisfaction, because he's always wanted to get back at his father for leaving them for Dintle. And then Uhloso could not bear it. He went to see Mthunzi in hospital. Mthunzi uyilalele in pain. Wafika mvuse kathi Mayiza. Mayiza is surprised. Wenzani lam? Athi uyazi kahle ukuthi ngenzani lam Mthimkhulu. You know very well what I'm doing here. And about Mthunzi, I don't want trouble, man. If you didn't want trouble, you should not have slept with my wife. How? Uthini Uhloso? What does it mean his wife? Ex-wife, he means he's married to Dintle now. Can you just be happy, not Dintle? I like this karma. Hey, I'm just happy ukuthi finally Uhloso gets to experience ukuthi Madlomo is not just dating, she's pregnant, carrying another man's child. Yay, we won Madlomos. And Talitha stoops so low, contacts Victor's daughter, inviting her over to lunch. The daughter told Victor about this whole thing. Talitha invited her to lunch. And then Victor sees, this woman is evil, she means business, and went over to see her and told her, Talitha, you're evil, as I did this because you are not paying me attention. I want this money to reflect in 2 days. And then Gidiboni does a cake tasting thing at her place and forces Tidi to taste some carrot cake, I think that has nuts. And Tidi ends up having an allergic reaction. She's coughing, she can't breathe. Now they're calling the ambulance. They're worried, Udivet is worried. I think Gidiboni did this intentionally, hey? So Nhloso went to hospital to see Mthunzi to confront him. Why did he sleep with his wife? It's ex-wife. Mthunzi was like, nope, you are no longer, Umadlomo is no longer your wife. You left her, remember, you are the one who made her laughing stock. Because Nhloso is assuming that Mthunzi is with Umadlomo just because he wanted to make him a laughing stock. You are the one who had left Umadlomo. You are the one that made her a laughing stock. So no one's cheating on you here. We are no longer married to Umadlomo. And just because when umthanda uMadlomo does that mean ukuthi amelanga thanda omunye umuntu na? Mthunzi did not hold back. He went on and on saying ukuthi telling Nhloso indaba zakhe exactly what he needed to hear. But Nhloso just became defensive. At you are lucky that you're in hospital, or else I would have killed you. And you are just a scumbag. I cursed the day I met you. Whereas Mthunzi was like, threatening me, because Nhloso is now saying, if you're not here, I was going to kill you. There are better men than you who tried to threaten me and they failed. So, like, watch your back, gawulu bag and what. I ngibona kahle ukuthi Mthunzi, the old Mthunzi is coming back, because now why is Mhloso threatening Mthunzi, a whole Mthunzi? And then when he walks out of the hospital, because they're there to see Tidi Nokidiboni, he's like, what are you doing here? Because I thought Madlomo has been discharged. At you, I was here to see Mthunzi. Can you believe that Mthunzi is dating Madlomo? And even worse, they're now expecting a child together. How? Because I was like, why was Mthunzi there? Hey. So Unhloso went on about now they're singing each other, and that Umadlomo is they're expecting a child together. I cannot stand this. We need to do something. Athi baba mncane, hey, uMadlomo is not your wife anymore. You need to focus on your children and your new wife. So ukuthi uMadlomo uthandana nobani, whether it's Mthunzi, there's nothing that you can do about it. Because Nhloso was like, no, I'm not going to let chaos in my house. Yeah. Uba mncane wathi, yay, mana kancane, you're the one that worked out on her. I didn't want to divorce her. She's the one who asked for a divorce. Do you remember why she asked for divorce? She asked for divorce because when you brought another woman into your marriage, and so that's why she left. You lost the right to controlling what Madlomo does the day that you left her for Udin. Yo, as I was proud of Tutuko goes to see Mthunzi in hospital and finds out that Mthunzi does not have his phone because he was robbed. And then he tells Untutuko if he had reached Uzero, he would have finished him off. Untutuko was like, do you mean you plan to kill him? And yeah, I'm so sorry, Gutinji, I'm revealing this side of me. But Untutuko was like, no, you took a bullet from my mother, so I can never hurt you. Untutuko seems to be like getting fonder and fonder of Mthunzi. Hey, Mthunzi was even saying he will die for Upilisiwe. He'd do anything for her. He has already scored points on Tutugo. Now, Umdala is now digging into this Zero Mthunzi thing, telling Tabs that they lied. Zero there was no robbery. Mthunzi is the one that killed Zero. So he's going to find out the truth. And then he talks to Gasa, also asking him, was I hear Mthunzi was at your house and there was a man that was killed. That man was Zero. Do you know that? And I think Mthunzi is the one that killed him because this is the man from his past. Now Nhloso is finding information that he did not know about because he thought that was an intruder, a random somebody. Nhloso didn't waste time, went to Madlomo to confront her. So you lied for Mthunzi. Who are you becoming, Madlomo? Madlomo was honest about it, said, yeah, I did lie about that because if I told them the truth, and they were not going to believe it was self-defense. So Nhloso was like, I don't know who you are anymore. This is not the police who I know. You are not this is not the mother of my kids. Hey, yes, Nhloso if you want to see me behind bars, now Mthunzi is like, you know what, I'm not going to do that, but I don't want Mthunzi here. I don't want Mthunzi around my children. You lost that right when you left here. You lost that right a long time ago to dictate what I do. You have no right to decide what I do with my own life. Please close. Whereas Udinto will be so disappointed to see his whole husband is fighting for his ex-wife. And now Utsidi is in hospital because of the allergic reaction that she got from the cake that had nuts that Kiriboni gave her. Utsidi looks at herself and just like, you know what, Kiriboni did this intentionally because he didn't want me to attend the photo shoot because they were scheduled for a photo shoot. So Devet talks to Gasa saying, as this whole thing is escalated way too much, we need to cancel this double wedding thingy because Wanamanje Utsidi almost died. And then Ugasa confronts Kiriboni about it, saying, why is it that Utsidi had nuts in the cake and you know exactly that she's allergic to that, so you did this intentionally. Ukas was disappointed as what you almost killed her. Do you know that? As Kiriboni thinks she did not think it was going to be so bad. She just thought she was just going to get rash and stop her from going to a photo shoot. Ukas was like, you know what? I'm cancelling this whole white wedding thing. I'm just going to finish off Amalobolo and we leave it at that. And then Bridget Victor suggests that how does she feel about relocating, starting afresh on a clean state somewhere else? Bridget seems fond of the idea. Taking their kids and starting over somewhere, and Bridget seems fond of the idea. Kanto Victor is actually planning to resign. Tapelo phones his mother, goes, hey, Victor has just handed in his resignation and doesn't say why he's leaving. Utalita was furious because now her mission is now impossible. Victor can't send her money anymore if it is I need. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.